Halo semuanya, so welcome back in my channel. In this video it will be a little bit different because now I'm with my friends. This is Steve.
Nice to meet you.
Just introduce yourself, like quick introduce. Where are you from?
Hello, my name is Steven. I'm from Australia. My parents are from Vietnam, and yeah, I'm studying software engineering.
Halo, aku Melvin. I'm here. Aku asli Bali. I'm from juga balik Malang. Kuliah di Malang, di BINUS Malang tepatnya. Di Malang, sering ke Bali. But I'm born in Bali, so yeah. Let's talk about what Rian think. What Rian think?
Oh, okay. Jadi, I will quick introduce again. Jadi, this is my friend in Apple Academy. Dan ini temen kuliahku dulu di BINUS. We're in the same group of competition team. Dan ya, akhirnya kita kumpul di Bali sekarang. Dan again, kita akan bahas, we'll talk about Bali life as a Ryan's POV, Melvin's POV, and your POV, your point of view. So, jadi kita udah ada topiknya di sini. Jadi we will talk about these topics dan hopefully it will be related buat kalian yang mau pindah atau bakalan tinggal di Bali gitu ya. Alright. So the first topic is, why do we choose Bali? Me first.
Yeah.
I choose Bali cause at here more like slow living and a lot of beach, so I can going to everywhere easily karena ada banyak sekali pantai di sini. Jadi dia gitu sih. Jadi gitu. Jadi aku pilih Bali untuk gak cuman itu, tapi karena aku ada Apple Academy juga di Bali, so that's why I choose Bali. How about you?
Yeah, so the reason why I chose Bali is because Indonesia released a new academy, and I just applied for it and I got it. And I wanted to leave Australia because Australia is a very comfortable place.
Yeah.
The way I like to think about it is like a comfort cage, right? A comfort cage, yeah. You're basically unable to get out of your shell, and life is a little bit too easy.
Why do you think like Australia is your comfort cage?
It's, my parents are there. I live with my parents.
Oh.
I also see a second reason is like everything's the same. It's very familiar.
Yeah.
So, for example, the same routines, the same food, the same streets, the same people, the same conversations. Everything's the same, right? And Australia is a very livable city. Many years ago, it used to be number one, but now it's I think it's lowered down because of gang violence or something, and the housing crisis now. But it's still very livable where you don't feel the need to hustle. Where in somewhere like Bali, right, since the economy is so volatile, everyone's investing, everyone's like trying to make it big, everyone's like making businesses.
Yeah.
Especially in areas like this, people are definitely like going places. So I think it was a really good move to go to Bali, especially when I want to focus on self growth. Yep.
Yeah. My Bali, I born in here. So yeah, as half Balinese and half Cindo, so yeah, half Cindo. So yeah, half Cindo, setengah Cindo. So I think Bali is my hometown, and also what I think as local here, I would say Bali is comfy place to live. A lot of.
If Bali is a comfy place to live, why you?
Alright.
To another city.
So yeah, because it's too comfy sometimes. Like Steve said, like in Australia, it's like it's comfy cage. I would say comfy place in here, but there is a good reason why I want to move to Malang to pursue my degree in communication. So yeah, I want to explore new things. But when I explore new things. Yeah, back to the topic, right? So yeah, I stay in Malang, and after that, I'm like experience new things, and after I realize that mostly of my connection, and I make a lot of foreigner friends. One of them is here, new one. So I meet a lot of foreigners. And more than in Malang, you like more local blend and meet some people like Rian. So yeah, I think Bali is more convenient to me personally to networking and working too also. Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
So I will quick summary. So he is a uni student. He coming here for Apple Academy and he is a Balinese. He go outside Bali in Malang to study also in Venus University. Me, yeah, you know like guys, this is my channel, right? We're going to the next topic, right? Biggest challenge living away from home. Biggest challenge. That's all it's relate. The first is language. That's a challenge because in Bali I'm using both Indonesian and English because my Apple Academy life using English for communication every day. But in my friends, my close friend in Bali, I'm using like Bahasa, but sometimes I'm using English to speak with them. But this is my first experience to using English in another city in Indonesia, right? And then the second is money. Yeah, money is also my biggest challenge here because I live far from my parents.
So you support by yourself?
Half my parents still. That's right. But if I live in my home, so I don't need to spend my money to live, to eat, to living, blah blah blah. So that's a challenge too. I need to manage my money too. And also loneliness. Yeah, so true. Because I'm living alone here, and yeah, it's far from my family. Sometimes I'm a little bit lonely because I'm so miss my little brother and my mom, my dad, so the whole of my family. So I miss you, my family, dad, mom. So that's okay. That's all for me. Let's move to you.
Yeah, so what's the biggest challenge for me? It's definitely, if we're going to be talking about language, I don't know any Bahasa. Back in Australia, I would say that because I'm proficient in English and I'm able to clearly communicate, I would say I'm an okay communicator. It's very easy to make friends. It's very easy to make jokes. It's very easy to get along with people, right? As soon as somebody doesn't speak English here, it's very hard for me to connect with them. Money is kind of an issue. I'm staying in an expensive place because I'm a very clean person. I would say I'm a little bit of a germaphobe, so I don't have as much money because I'm staying at such an expensive place, like I said. And if we're talking about loneliness, I felt lonely because I moved to a new country and my closest friends aren't around me. And I felt insecure where I didn't have like a support system. I didn't have like close friends that I could make sure that I could rely on, right? So for me, for example, I tend to seek out friendships, especially if I know that, or I tend to seek out going out with other people if I know that I don't have like friends I can 100% rely on. But now that I do have friends and I have like a really close-knit group, I don't feel the need to go out at all. If sometimes, most weekends, I just stay home because Monday to Friday, I'm always spending time with people. Only because I have those friends now. So I'm not lonely anymore, but before, when you're lonely, you do some crazy stuff. So, yeah. Like,
Bro, shit.
Will be censored.
Beep. Okay, for me, I have a similar experience in Malang. Yeah, Malang is like, I would say is more cheaper than Bali in terms of living. Yeah, so language for me have some proficiency in English because in high schools I learn and watch a lot of movies related to English and practice with people. So yeah, technically, but in Malang, one of my challenges is same, but not in English, in Javanese. Yeah, in Javanese I learned a lot from my friends. Kayak kasarnya tuh banyak banget. Kayak apa ya? Kayak kata-katanya kayak ya opo kayak gitu. Ya apa sih? It's like many of things that I learned about Javanese, especially from Rian too. Yeah. So the second one is money. I think one of the it's more cheap to live in Bali for me because I live with my parents. I live with my parents here. Instead of Malang, I rent by myself the place and also support by myself. So yeah, I think Bali is more convenient for me to less spend. Yeah. And the second thing is loneliness. Yeah, in Malang I feel the same, right? Sometimes I feel alone, and yeah, it's part of journey in terms of self-improvement things, I would say. Yeah. So you need to deal with it. Yeah.
Oh, that's all.
Yeah, that's all.
All right, so let's continue the next topic, right? There will be 5 topic more, but we can do it more quick. Next, the third topic is what's the Bali must to do, right? First thing survey. For me, I wanna say try babi guling, but I don't wanna put in my video. Sorry, my parents. Must to do just going to the beach, making friends, making connection with people set here, and try to talk with foreigner. Maybe if you one of foreigner that live in here, maybe you will get the new opportunities, or maybe you will get the new friends. It will be so interesting to do see gitu. Just maximize your privilege to living here, because not everyone can have this opportunity, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe that's for me. So how about you?
I think we're gonna have similar answers, but honestly, just enjoy it. Everybody enjoys, traveling a little bit differently. But if you were to come to Bali, do all the touristy things, go clubbing, go surfing, go to the cafes. But I really think you should try the warungs. Right, try the Indonesian food, the local food. That's my specific advice. Try the local food. Bali, no, I haven't. But yeah, I'm very lucky that I didn't get Bali. But for my Western crowds, we fall into the trap. I think you guys would fall into the trap that you guys are eating pasta, pizza, freaking I don't know, Chinese food. Anything but Indonesian food. But honestly, hit up your locals, go to your local restaurants. There's so many good ones like soto betawi, there's like nasi campur, there's nasi padang, there's gado. There's a lot of like Indonesian proper food that you should be trying, but that's just to name a few.
What's your best favorite?
Soto betawi. That's the best one.
That's not an original.
Soto Betawi. It's not original from Bali, but it's definitely original for Westerners, right?
How about
But for you Indonesians, you guys don't have to worry. You guys eat this stuff all the time.
Alright. For me, I would like to recommend beach. Go to beach, explore it, bro. Beaches. That's different. Beach club is a good thing to try as a tourist. Especially local thing, explore food, especially baby guling, a lot of stuff I can say. So yeah, that's for me. Enjoy it.
Oh, so quick.
Yeah, so quick because we have a duration here, bro.
Okay, let's continue the next topic, right? The fourth one, right? What's the worst thing about Bali? Okay. So the worst thing about Bali is cost living. Cost living for me here as Javanese, right? In Javanese, we can find like the cheaper for renting a house place, right? Because in Bali, it's so hard to find it, and if you find it, you will get the expensive. I think it's
The minimum budget for
minimum budget for living here. Actually, for especially for renting a house. Oh no, renting apa?
Yeah.
Kos itu apa ya Englishnya?
Yeah.
But boarding house. Berapa ya? Aku dapatnya 2 juta per bulan, tapi exclude listrik. Tapi itu more than enough for me. karena di dalam kulkas bla gitu ya. Jadi dan itu susah banget gitu. Dan itu sih worst thingnya. Kalau misal lo dapet yang worth it satu, ya just skip it ya.
Comparing with Australia.
Comparing with Australia, how about housing in Australia?
Rent.
You know, rent is terrible in Australia, but when I come here, it's a lot better for us. However, it's still expensive. I'm still a student, and I remember going on a Gojek, and this guy, he was like, you know, my family is from like, I don't know, Java, and he said that in Java, I can buy a house and a car. With that same money, I can only buy a plot of land in Bali. Which is, I don't know how true that is, but it probably is expensive.
So you didn't have
No, I was talking to a Gojek driver.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Just to clarify, it was I was on a Gojek and this guy was talking about his life. But what's the worst thing about Bali? I think the worst thing about Bali specifically is probably like the, I don't know.
You don't know.
I actually don't know.
Traffic,
I think yeah, maybe the traffic. Maybe that's the worst thing. Maybe the tourists. Yeah,
Or
but besides that, it's like it's all good. Honestly, Bali's great.
For me, it's traffic though. As Balinese, damn, I hate traffic jam in Bali, especially Canggu. I do not recommend you bring your car, expensive car, to Canggu, because a lot of crazy bullies and a lot of traffic that make you, if you gonna go to kayak ke mau ke gigi susu lah bilangnya, gigi susu. I told him to get about gigi susu, yeah, to find chindos here, there. So gigi susu is more likely when you come from Renor on Kuta, gonna take you as minimum I think 1 hour, yeah, especially in high season, 1 hour gonna take you to go Canggu. So yeah, just rent your motorbike, bro, or everyone who like to come to Bali, rent your motorbike and go explore things. Would recommend that. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's the Bali worst things. Right, let's continue to the next topic. Would you ever move back home? For me, maybe if I have a long weekend, like long holiday, I want to going back to my hometown. But actually, I miss my family. But this is my opportunity living here. So I want so I want to explore more in Bali for the first year I'm here, and yeah, I think if I want to explore Bali first. Maybe the next year, if I still living in Bali, life in Bali, I will going back to my hometown in every holiday maybe. Yeah, but for first year here, I wanna explore Bali more.
Continue.
Yeah, would I move back home? 100%. I'm only here for 10 months. 10 months is a long time, but I mean just here for the experience. And the reason why I say that is I actually been to Japan for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even go back to Japan. Why? I mean, I would go back to Japan, just not with the same friends. But the reason why I say that is because there's just so much more to the world, and I don't need to stay here. But the one place I would stay for the rest of my life is Australia, because that's where my friends are, that's where my family is, that's where I grew up. However, I do want to explore the world, and I don't like staying in one spot. But if I were to settle, it'd definitely be in Australia.
Bring me to this one.
Yeah.
I will take you to Australia.
Bring us too. So yeah, I want to eat kangaroo. Is that a haram? That's not. Okay, would I go back to Bali? Yes, of course. Cause yeah, Bali is my hometown. Why not? But yeah, Bali is great. For me, it's great. Yeah, next.
Okay. Let's continue the next topic. Maybe for which one feels more like home? Bali, original home, or neither, still searching? For me, it feels like more like home is Bali and my hometown. That's all. How about you?
So you have two choices, right?
Just quickly.
Yeah, so what feels more like home? Australia is always home. But more recently, I feel very, very homely here. It feels like normal life, right? And that's when you know when things feel normal.
Yeah.
Feels like home
In Bali.
in Bali.
Okay, for me, Bali, great thing. I can eat babi guling here for 25 rupiah, for 25,000 rupiah. Comparing with I'm in Java, it's like 70 or 80,000 there. 50 in Java. So yeah, that's a great thing. One of great thing dish in Bali is babi guling. Yeah.
Okay. Last question. Last topic, guys.
Last topic.
Morning in Bali looks like morning. My morning routine is going to the academy and meet with a lot of my friends there, doing my coding and design stuff there. Yeah, just like morning in Bali, just going to academy for me. If it's holiday, I wouldn't going to the beach and explore Bali. So that's all.
What does Bali look like for me? Morning routine. What does morning look like? I wake up at 11 a.m. I meditate. Yeah, and then I meditate. I get ready. I go to the academy. I eat. I do 4 hours of study. And then afterwards, I usually eat with my friends. And then that's about it. I wake up late, so my morning is in the afternoon. Right. So I can't really say much, but yeah, that's about it.
When you take a sleep?
When I sleep around like 3, 4 a.m. No, 2 a.m. 2 to 3. Yes.
Comparing with in Australia, especially in uni, is it?
Yes, same thing. I used to work at the casino. And I used to sleep at 4 a.m. Sorry, I sleep at 6 a.m. because I used to work at the casino.
Yeah.
So I did night shift and day shift. But because I worked at the casino, I have weird sleeping habits. Yeah.
Okay. Now I understand why Steve like that. Okay, for me, morning routine, I wake up at 7 or 8. Open my laptop, making some coffee, doing my thing after that, slamming. After work at 4 p.m. or 3 p.m. I go to
You pray subuh?
Enggak 3 p.m. maksudnya jam 3 sore.
You pray asar?
No bro, I do my workout routine like pull up, calisthenic. Yeah. After that, just I think I forgot to mention my lunch ya. Okay, before that I lunch like usual person, like after that udah makan, habis itu just do my stuff and my tugas kuliah, assignment for uni. Di sorenya biasa workout or hang out with my girlfriend or my friends. Yeah. The night.
Must be nice.
The night then open some work and do stuff after that sleep. Yeah, at 11 I think. Yeah.
The topic is morning, but he explained to us is morning, afternoon,
Whole day.
evening,
Whole day.
Whole day.
The whole day. Okay. So yeah, that's all for us. Yeah, from us. Maybe we will take like for the thumbnail picture.
Yeah.
Like what thumbnail? More closer. Okay. So ya, jadi segitu aja. Mungkin aku nggak akan nambahin subtitle atau caption translate di sini. Coba YouTube aja biar nambahin. Yeah. I'm too lazy to making translation. So yep. Maybe that's all for me.
Yeah.
Maybe if you want to ask something, just put it down in the comment below.
If you answer all.
Steve is the answer all of your question. And yeah, one words for Bali. One words for life in Bali. Say it together.
Yeah.
It's okay if it's different.
Yeah.
1, 1, 2, 3.
Babi guling.
Paradise.
Beaches. No, beach. It's a beach. Beach.
He wants somebody. Just hit him up. He's single. Hit him up.
Really single.
All right, guys. I think we're gonna wrap this up. Thank you for joining in our podcast, and we'll see you next week or next time.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.